Welcome to another edition of The Real Truth of Marriage. We are especially looking at those things we have forgotten. We don't deal with them anymore. There are so many things we had forgotten. The steps our fathers took to marry our mother, we have forgotten it. We are not taking the steps again. We left our children to do it on our own. And they normally have a lot of problems in their own marriages. So today, we are looking at the preparation of the lady, the female child for marriage. Now, with that in the first 2-3 editions and the fourth editions, the episodes on the preparation of the man, we use episode 3 and 4 to do that. Let's see how we prepare the woman. Let's see it. There's a verse in the Bible I love to quote at this point. It says, women are fragile. So in as much as we all know that women are fragile, then dealing with them must be in a fragile way. Most young ladies have been taken care of by their mothers. I repeat, by their mothers. The male being taken care of by their father. Yes, the daddy also comes into it at times. The daddies do comes into it at times. But in most occasions, this thing is done by the fathers. In most occasions, yes. I'm telling us this. In most occasions, it's done by the fathers. So we're looking at how the fathers, we've looked at how the fathers handle the male, and we can see how successful it's getting. The mothers now to the female. In most African homes, especially Yoruba, there is a proverb. Ọmọ tó bá dáa ni ti bàbá ẹ̀ tí ò dáa ti ìyá ẹ̀ ni. A well-behaved child belongs to the father. A bad-behaved child belongs to the mother. So at home, mothers have a lot of roles to play. I say mothers have a lot of roles to play. They don't just allow their daughters to move around anyhow. They keep their eyes on them. So I will take the preparation from a particular age. Don't forget, I'm using Yoruba for now as our guide. I am not interested in the European way of marriage or American way of marriage, please. So what we are dealing with here is African way of marriage. Get it right. We are Africans. There are dark areas. Those things we have forgotten, they are there. Let us look at them and see how we can go back to them. If some of them are not practicable to the core today, we can reframe it. We will reframe it. We will rearrange it and still apply it to our day-to-day life. We do this and the life of our children will be great. I pray that God will sustain all marriages. Marriages are having problems. But let's see, and let's move on how the preparation for the girl child for marriage starts. Normally, on a good day, a girl child starts to menstruate between the age of 12 and 15. The day she sees the blood, the first menstruation in her life, that is the day the mother and the father have started taking good care of their child. They will start talking to her. Africans has a way of their own sex education, which I'm going to explain in this way. It may not be in full details, but I'm going to give us some tips of how Africans do it, especially Yoruba people. This is how we do it. The day this happened, the mother will prepare a cloth for her. They use clothes so that she will use the clothes to take care of herself, package herself, whether there is pint or not. That is what she will use. They have a way of doing it, and it will make things better. The girl child will ask the mother, "What is this?" And she may not ask the mother too. Then the mother will answer, "My daughter, you are now becoming a woman. Be careful of men. Don't allow any man to touch you. If any man touches you, you will get pregnant." Now, their touch, which they will never allow, is even as a male child, your hand touching any part of her body, whether her back or her hand. If you touch her hand like this, she will not agree with you. Talk less of you saying that you want to take her to a room. Who will follow you? She can never. She will not. She will not follow you to her room and to your room. And she will not allow you to enter her room. This is how they do it. Number one. Number two, they will quickly let her know the importance of virginity. They will tell her what is virginity. How important is virginity? Who benefit from virginity? The honor attached to virginity. These are our own way of sex education. Number one, they will tell her what is virginity. The virginity is what you must go with to your husband's house. No man must insert his own genital organ into your own genital organ. If you break your virginity, you are going to be a disgrace to our family. And if by peradventure you happen to go and marry outside this village, then you will be a disgrace to the entire village, because they will send you back from your husband's house. No man will marry a lady that is not a virgin. They don't and they will not agree to marry a lady that is not a virgin. This is what Africans will never allow. So they will make her to understand this. They will not let her know that the honor you get for being a virgin to your husband's house. I will still repeat it again in the other episode, but I'll quickly talk about it now. If you are a virgin on that night, your husband will respect you for life. That is even the real beginning of his love for you. Yes, he may love you before now, but the love is not going to have for you after knowing that you are a virgin will be great. Number two, depending on how wealthy your husband is, he will buy you new things minus the things he has bought for your engagement, for your marriage. Those things they brought or he bought for you, for your marriage, is apart. He will not buy special things for you because you are a special woman, because you make yourself and you made yourself special. So your husband will so much love you. That day, your husband will, because of you, kill an animal. He on his own. The one his father is going to prepare for your father and myself to eat is another one. But he himself will be so proud of you, and he also will say that the blood that drops is not for fun. He will drop another animal's blood because of you. He will now flaunt you wherever his friends are. My wife is a virgin. I met her as a virgin. I am the one that disvirgined my wife. This is your husband talking. He will be beating his chest anywhere he goes to. Then, your first child, may the Lord made it a male child. It will be the choices of all your children. Your father will love your first child. He will love others, but he will love him or her. Because he is so sure that the child is his own. There is an assurance in his mind. My daughter, you are the first child of your father. Do you see how your father loves you? The girl will say, yes, mommy, I'm seeing it. That is it. The same way your husband will love all your children. There is a proverb in Yoruba land. It is a child the man loves that makes the man to love the mother. Ọmọ tó bá wù ni, ó ní ìyá ẹ̀ wù ni. So the moment the man is in love with your children, he's in love with you. Let him marry other wives after you. You are still the love of his life. You see those women in the yard. Yes, your father marries them after me, but I'm still the love of his life. Many things he discussed with me, he can't discuss with them. So my daughter, keep yourself for that night. Don't allow any man to cajole you, to deceive you. Please, my child, you must go to your husband's house as a whole. O gbọ́dọ̀ wà ní odindi. Ẹnìkankan ò gbọ́dọ̀ jábàálẹ̀ rẹ. And from that moment, every month, the mother must see the child using that cloth. Not only seeing the child using the cloth, she must also supervise the blood that flows. She will be telling her what happens at those bloods, why those bloods are like this. The color the blood must always be, she will tell her. If the color changes, she knows the medication, the herbs to give to her child to take, so that whatever that is worrying the child will go off. So she starts to teach her all these things. She starts to make her to understand how it's supposed to be. Then, the mother will now has more than one highs, more than 2 highs, more than 5 highs, more than 10 highs on the child. She now starts to keep every highs on her, up and down. She starts to making sure that anywhere she goes, like MTN, she's there. She started making sure that everywhere she goes, her eyes is there. Going to the farm, they will go together. Coming from the farm, they will come back together. If the work at the farm is not much, and there is need to send her home to go and do something for her, my people, she will not be alone. She will send somebody with her. Especially in those good old days when they have slaves, a slave or 2 will follow her. They don't just allow her to move about anyhow because of men. They guide her jealously because they too, they don't want to have a bad name. 1, 2, the woman does not want to be the one to be blamed for anything bad her daughter may, you get me, consciously or unconsciously do it, and the whole blame will be on the woman. So she will try her best not to allow this to happen. Please, we are talking about preparation of ladies. Question: mothers today, are you like this? Yes, you go to your own work as well. Yes, you are busy. Recently, we learned of a woman who was crying that his only son impregnated her 3 children because they don't have time for the children. The father is busy, the mother is busy, looking for money. There is always a way out to this economic hardship. There is always a way out for all of us. And I pray we will all get the way out. We need to make sure we take care of these children. It is a must for us. We need to make sure we take care of these children. They are our tomorrow. There's no way we want to do it. They are our tomorrow. Now, the preparation continues. The next thing is the teacher more of farming now. The teacher more of cooking now. She now start to cook at home. Yes, she has been assisting her mother to cook for the father before. But now she has graduated from an assistant to a full cook. She now start to prepare meal that the mother will eat and the father will eat. The father will eat it. He knows about it that his daughter prepared it because he wanted to be so sure that her daughter can prepare good meals. She must not go there and disappoint them. The father will just call a particular soup. This is what I want to eat. And Ashake, you are the one preparing it for me. You know that I said in the first episode, probably the child has already even been betrothed to a man. Probably to Baba Adeoye, in which he is also preparing Adeoye down for her. So, the man too will now be preparing Ashake for Adeoye. So let me bring my story back together again so that you can understand me. So they want to be so sure Ashake can cook good food, can prepare good meal. So the father will eat it like that. If it is not okay, the father will correct it. And the mother also will correct it. So Ashake will at some point become the cook at home, while the mother become the assistant. Yes. They allow this. If I thought the man has so many wives, because they are preparing Ashake for marriage, they will allow Ashake also to be cooking for the man, at least once in a while. Ashake will start to learn how to wash clothes very well, how to tidy the house. Hey, I hope you mothers are listening to me. When your daughter doesn't know how to prepare anything than Indomie, and the man now throws her out, you will not tell us the truth. When your daughter does not know how to tidy up the home, how to clean the home, everything is housemaid. Hey, the husband will know. The husband will know. They will live in a situation where they may not have an housemaid. What will happen? The teacher dressing. How to dress appropriately for occasions. When going to farm, this is the clothes. When going for festivals, this is the clothes. And the dressing is not to dress to kill. The dressing is dressing to adore. Is dressing that she will do that will make the man to be happy. Not the dressing that will show all her breast, that will show everything about her. All her pints is out, skimpy pump. No, that is not the dressing. Ntababu, nini, it is what we cover that is honored. The moment she has opened herself, opened everything to the whole world to see, an African man does not need that. Europeans will want it. I'm not talking about Europe and America here. Please. Keep on holding my words. Call me a bushman. I will say thank you. I am. I am that I am a bushman. I am a bushman. I am. Thank you. I am a bushman. And I say thank you to you. So note that. Again, which they do before I go on this edition, is that they make sure she knows how to greet properly. They've been teaching her before. They've been training her on African culture. But now, she's about to leave their home. The preparation age has come. So they can now, it's time to release her to another family. So she has to go there and be an ambassador. And an ambassador must be honor to his country. So she must be an honor to the family. So they train her on how to greet properly. And lastly, the hairdo. The proper hairdo, time to do the hair. The trainer all this. When your hair is like this is what you do. And all this will be a full part of Asake before anything can happen. Before she can be talking about going for marriage. Parents, are we doing this? Please, let us. I'm begging you. I'm begging you. We are forgetting these things. We have taken up European civilization and homes have been destroyed. Can we please go back a little bit, if not totally? I'm begging you. This issue has crept to all sectors, even those who say that they are having churches encourage all these bad things. But please, civilization must stop at a point, please. Let's try to go back and see those things we had forgotten and try to apply them to our daily lives. Until next time, you hear from me again. It is Akanji. Thank you.